Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmine and today I'm going to do a quick fun little video on what you shouldn't say to pregnant women. So now that I am pregnant, I understand why women don't like certain things to be said to them that you wouldn't think is a big deal until you're pregnant. And it's kind of funny because it's like you just don't realize it until you go through those body changes and you're like, how dare you say something like that to me? And it's probably not a big deal to most people, but to a pregnant woman to be told certain things I just feel like aren't okay. And each pregnant woman is different in how they feel and their emotions, and some women just don't care what people say. And then there are a lot of women out there that do care about how big they are, how small they are, and what people view them as. So I would think people nowadays would just learn not to say anything but good positive things, such as, you look great. If you tell a pregnant woman that, I think it's a safe bet, and everyone should say that when they see a pregnant woman. But here's another thing. Sometimes there are pregnant women out there who actually are pregnant. And then there are women out there who might look pregnant and are not pregnant. So if I were you, I would not ask someone if they are pregnant or say anything about them being pregnant unless it's even hard to say if it's completely obvious, or if you heard through the grapevine that that person's pregnant, then you can definitely go up to them and ask them how far along they are, yada yada yada. But if you're not sure if that woman is pregnant or not, do not ask. I think that is something everyone should know, but I just have to mention it here. Do not ask someone if they are pregnant, because some women still have a little bit of a bump after they have children, and it's hard for them to hide, or some women just don't care. But I've seen someone ask a woman how far along they were, and she's like, oh, I'm actually 3 months postpartum, like she's already had the baby. So please be careful when you ask someone if they are pregnant. So I've had that happen to me a couple times this pregnancy. Thank God I actually am pregnant. But it's so interesting to me that someone would just go up to you and be like, are you pregnant? Imagine if I wasn't. I would be like so hurt by that. For me personally, I don't know about anyone else, but I would be hurt if someone asked me if I was pregnant and I was not. So just be careful. Try not to ask women if they are pregnant or not, because you just don't know their situation. Another thing people should stop saying to pregnant women is about how big or how small they are. So there are some women who carry bigger and some women who carry smaller. It is not necessary for you to say, oh wow, you're actually pretty small for this amount of months, or you're pretty big for that amount of months. I don't think that is your place. It is not anyone's place to say how big or how small a pregnant woman is. Some women will get extremely offended by that, because there are some women who want to really look pregnant and have a bigger belly and wish they had a bigger belly. And then there's other women who wish their bellies weren't so big and they weren't carrying so big. So just be careful on what you say. And I know there are a lot of other women out there who've been pregnant before and feel like they should put their 2 cents on what they looked like when they were pregnant at this time. Oh wow, you're so much bigger, or wow, you're so much smaller than I was. Just tell a pregnant woman, oh wow, you look great, after she tells you how far along she is. That's it. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Unless she asks you, or that you know each other very well and that conversation's going that way, that's understandable if you guys are like best friends or whatever it is. But if you don't know the person, try to stay away from saying what you looked like when you were at that point, or if it doesn't make the person feel good, I just wouldn't say anything at all. Just tell them that they look good, okay? That's the best thing you can say to a pregnant woman. Also, Do not tell a pregnant woman, oh, your baby's gonna have this because you're feeling this way. Oh, your baby's gonna look like this. Your baby's gonna do this. Your baby's gonna have this. Let her experience it on her own. Let her figure it out on her own. Unless someone asks, do not say anything. It is not your place. I don't think people need to give advice unless that woman asks you for that advice. I just don't think it's necessary. There are some women out there who think it's great, and that's awesome. But then there's a lot of people who put their 2 cents in, and we didn't ask for it. and if someone wants to parent a certain way and they've never been a parent before, please don't feel like you need to be like, oh, wait till the baby comes, or wait till you have children, or wait till he's 2 years old, or wait till she's 3 years old. Don't do that, because everyone is different. Everyone's going to parent differently, and you don't know how it's going to work out for them. So you don't have to tell them, oh, just wait, just wait. Just say, oh, okay, that's great. Like, I hope that works out well for you. Because if you're more positive, maybe that will be a great outcome for that person. So you don't have to tell that person, oh, just wait till that baby comes. I'm sorry, but that drives me crazy. And I understand I probably will learn on my own when that baby does come. My mindset could possibly change on how I parent or how I do things. I understand that, but I just feel like it's not your place to say that. Like, if I have a plan, or if this pregnant woman has a plan for her baby, don't just say, oh, well, wait till they come out. I thought the same way you did. Don't do that. Just let her figure it out on her own, okay? She has high hopes, and if those work out well for her, that is awesome, and you should be proud for her, okay? So please, please, please keep your 2 cents of parenting and how she should raise her child and what she should do with her newborn to yourself. She will figure it out. Unless she calls you in a panic and asks you for help, don't say anything. Another thing you shouldn't say to a pregnant woman is, wow, since the last time I saw you, you've gotten huge. Yes, I've gotten that. Someone told me I looked huge. Huge is not the best word to use while someone is going through these body changes. Like I mentioned before, every woman is different and they might react differently to that. To me, I had to laugh it off, but in my head, I'm like, that could be really mean to someone. Please don't call any pregnant woman or any woman in general huge. That is not a very nice word to be called. Like, you're saying that me, myself, my body is huge. I don't think anyone wants to be told that they are huge. So let's stray away from words like, you look huge. How about you look awesome? You look beautiful. You look like you're glowing. All the positive things. And even if they don't feel that way and they say, oh, I don't feel like it, but just saying that to a pregnant woman does make them feel better. There are so many more things I could say in this video, but I think I'm gonna stop it there. Just another word of advice to everybody: let women go through this experience on their own. If they need advice, they definitely will call you and ask you for it. Otherwise, please don't be that obnoxious person that gives their 2 cents to every little thing that that pregnant woman is going through. I understand if you know something maybe that she doesn't, there's a way to say it and there's a way to approach it if you really feel like it could help that woman. Otherwise, I think when you give advice, just be careful, because not everyone's going to take it like you think they will. And there are pregnant women are very sensitive most of the time. So just be careful on what you say and what words you use. So I think just be careful when you see a pregnant woman. Try not to say the wrong thing. I know it's really, really hard because you just don't know what to say sometimes. But if you keep telling her that she looks great and there's a lot of positive messages out there to her, that's awesome. Just zip it. That's the best advice I can give you, is try not to say anything but positive things about that pregnant woman and her beautiful baby that is on the way, okay, guys? Please be careful about that. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Yasmine Shelton Godino. Love you guys so much.